I think there is no more diverse place on the planet. There's no more human place in the sense of bringing together all of humanity in one place, every culture, every faith, every language, and finding some kind of working harmony, which is the beautiful thing about New Yorkers. You would need all day for me to tell you what I love about it. We're a coastal city. We're a city that over, not just generations, centuries, built some of our most important features right by the water. All of that is immediately threatened by climate change. I think for everyday New Yorkers, Sandy added some of that sharp reality to the equation.
Hurricane Sandy crashing on shore, winds now at 90 miles per hour, and this storm is so big, so vast, 60 million Americans will feel its power.
Our lobby flooded with about 6 feet of water. We lost everything. There were people who panicked, tried to get outside when it started to fill the lobby because the door was being held by the water pressure, so they broke the door to get out. But I think overall, in this particular area, there was panic.
I think it made the problem very present. When you think of climate change, I often think it's in the future, it's a future impact, and now it's right at your doorstep. The Eastside Coastal Resilience Project is a compartment of a larger flood protection project around the whole lower tip of Manhattan.
This area is profoundly vulnerable, so we're setting up a comprehensive set of resiliency measures, literally a loop around lower Manhattan to protect it for decades to come, to recognize the progression of the threat and actually set up the physical kind of barriers we need to protect lower Manhattan.
What I most like about it is the fact that it involves our neighbors and our communities to design and to talk about flood protection for the neighborhood. There isn't this top-down approach where the officials come in and say, here, this is what we're going to build. It was community-driven. There were many workshops that people can go to, and I think people feel a sense of stewardship once they participate in the process of protecting their own neighborhood.
How do we have a solution that solves for multiple problems? It wasn't just about flood protection. We're also talking about more recreational space, more access to the waterfront, safer, more transit options, better biodiversity. So it has a suite of things that really help enhance this community, because 99% of the time there's going to be no Superstorm Sandy. So you want the community to be to have a robust resource, but also have protection at the same time.
We can't fail to address their needs because they're disadvantaged. That's immoral on its face. But I think it goes a lot farther than that. I think we need a larger societal transformation. The fight against climate change has the possibility of unifying us, has the possibility of concentrating our energies and allowing us to think about rebuilding our society, reshaping our society, and just in time for us to address an inequality crisis which is reaching very dangerous proportions. So my vision is that sustainability has to marry the environmental reality and the economic reality. They have to walk hand in hand. A sustainable city is simultaneously a city that is addressing climate and environmental threats, and a city that is addressing economic inequality. And that work can happen simultaneously.